So the first thing I like to do is I just like to interlace my fingers, and I'll just go through my ranges of motion. You can go as slow or as fast if you want. Try to get into those hard to reach places. You can do that a couple times for as long as you want, short as you want. Right, the next thing I'm going to do is a wave. Okay, so really push down when you do this one. And yeah, integrate this into your day-to-day routine. You can do this while you're sitting at a desk. Maybe if you're reading an email, it's a good time to do the stretch, or when you're taking a break, you can also do this. Change directions if you can figure that out. It took me a while to figure out how to switch the direction. From here, I'm going to place my hands together. I'm pushing in, pushing my hands together, and I'm going to turn and rotate. Okay, so I'm still going to continue to push. You want to think like, imagine your hands are just big magnets and we're rolling them against each other. Okay, so I like to do this a couple times. This one's kind of fun to do as well. Good, and then I change directions. And this might be just good enough to do like while you're at a desk, but if you want to add more to the routine, this is what I like to do. I'm going to come onto all fours. You can roll out a yoga mat, you can do this on the floor, wherever you want to go. I'm going to place my hands on the ground, really try to spread your fingers and push them into the ground so that you don't have big bridges here underneath each fingertip. So we're going to spread our fingers really, really wide. And from here, keeping the shoulders over the wrist, we're just going to shift our weight back and forth and just go to your comfort level. It might feel a little bit uncomfortable when you're here. If you're experiencing any pain at all, you're just going to dial it back. Okay, so we'll do this a couple times. Okay, after that, I like to turn my fingers out to the side. Again, extending at the wrist. If you want to make it a little more challenging, you're going to bring your wrists closer together. If you find this a little bit too difficult, we can actually bring our hands further apart. Okay, and then from here, I start with just small circles. That's a little bit easy for me because I do this a lot. So I'm going to bring my hands in, right, and I'm going to increase the size of the circle over time. But start small and work your way up, and then we change directions. After I've done that a couple times, I like to place the backs of my hands onto the mat. I'm going to bring my chest to the ground, and then I'm going to extend. And this is where you're really going to feel the stretch as you push up in the wrist extensors. And I'm just going to do that a couple times. Now, if this is too easy for you, what you can do is you can make fists. Put your knuckles together, place the backs of the hands on the mat, keep the fist nice and tight, and that's going to be more challenging. And then the last one I like to do is I'll turn my hands towards me here, place the palms onto the mat, and then I'm going to sit back. And now if this is challenging for you, you can bring your hands closer to your body and sit back from there. But of course, do everything to your comfort level and just work your way. So nice opportunity to take when you're taking your breaks. Just roll out those wrists.